Go! I am your host, Kyle Wilson. Welcome to the P2 Power Play podcast alongside Thiago Cucci.
Vamos que vamos! What a special guest today!
Big time!
Oh my goodness!
We got Marcelo Goncalves, a former Brazilian pro player and World Cup finalist in 1998. Oh. Welcome, Mr. Goncalves.
Welcome.
Hello, guys. It's a pleasure for me to be here. And I hope you enjoyed the conversation about our experience about soccer and world. So, it's very happy to be here.
Thank you so much for coming.
Goncalves, it's our pleasure having a World Cup player here.
Not just World Cup player, finalist.
Yeah, and not just that. He's an MBA in sports management. He's the performance analyst. How we can say?
Analyst,
in team management in football and a lot of other things here. It's 3 pages here I cannot read. It's not just a soccer player. He's an entrepreneur. We're going to talk about his business in Brazil as well.
Yep.
So to summarize, it's a big pleasure.
Big time. Yeah.
Thank you so much. How we start? Kyle.
Well, I got the first question because I really want to know. I never got that experience. So what was the feeling like being in a World Cup and then going to the final?
Yeah, it's a fantastic sensation because, you represent your country. Yeah. And to be the happiness of the people after the game when you
Success.
won the games. So it's fantastic experience because normally after the games, the Brazilian television, they prepared some videos about the people at the street, on the street, celebrating the victory. Yeah. So you can feel the happiness of the people. Right. That's amazing sensation. In the final, unfortunately,
we're gonna talk about that.
The feeling was different. But this is part of the football. Yeah. I use compare. So I have talking about it. God created a football, just to give to the people the possibility to growing up as a better person, and feeling the emotion of the football, the soccer, the passion of the soccer can be important. And finally, so you can see some people that doesn't has the feeling about that. So, in Brazil last week, the Brazilian club lost the final to Chelsea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, my team.
A lot of people with the same passion of the team, but fight each other after the game. So I can understand about it. So God created a football, a soccer, to help our heart, to become happiness to our heart. Right. So, but this the passion. This too strong is the soccer, football in the world. It's a kind of passion too strong that people sometimes don't understand. Lose the control. Right. But in the World Cup, it's amazing experience because you can see different countries, different cultures together enjoying the same passion, the same passion about the soccer, about the football. Mm-hmm. And it was the most important in my life, a professional career.
Probably crazy, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, unforgettable.
So what was it like with the team for Brazil when you guys won the semifinal and you're going to the final? Like how was that?
Parties.
Yes, no. And the interesting is to see the people celebrating on the street in Paris. A part of Brazil, the whole country in Brazil
going crazy
to be a party crazy, people crazy on the streets. Yeah. So, but in Paris, we could see the people celebrate on the street as well.
Yeah. The bus coming to the stadium.
The bus coming to the stadium, all people.
Yeah, crazy.
And not only Brazilian fans. So
fans of football.
Fans of football. Fans
If
of
you
football.
think that you work under pressure, this is pressure.
That's pressure.
Imagine
Yes,
you coming to the stadium. I mean, I don't know how many people the stadium could.
Probably like 90.
Yeah,
90, 80,000
Yeah,
people, I don't know. But plus the people outside.
yeah, of
So
course.
how you deal with this pressure?
Because in this day, the day of the final, so you could see the bar, the pubs on the streets.
Because you're driving in.
Yes, we're driving in the bus and looking the people. Hey, Brazil, Brazil.
But
people
they could
from
see
Africa,
on the bus?
People
Yeah.
from Africa, because the bus is personalized. No, the
Oh,
bus,
Brazil,
Brazil.
But they
So
could
World
see
Cup.
under the glass. Like the
Yeah,
glass.
you could see the people.
You were not
outside.
afraid about them throwing the.
It's crazy though, because remember they played France and the tournament was in France.
Oh, yeah.
So that had to be crazy.
Yeah.
But tell me about like when you guys won the semifinals. So like you, Ronaldo, Roberto
Yeah.
Carlos. How did you guys feel? You're like, okay, we won the semifinal. What was that like?
The semifinal
players,
was against Netherlands, Holland. You know,
Yeah.
and we went to the penalty kicks.
They were
It's,
playing really good.
It's the game
Yeah.
1-1 during the
Normal time.
normal time, and we won in the penalty kicks. After that, so the feeling was, oh my God, we are in the final. We can be a champion 5-time champions. We can be representing for our country, to be in this history of the country in the soccer world. So, and I start to think about it, my family, remember when I was kid, young, and my dream to become a professional soccer player and to play in the World Cup. And we had $150,000 of bonus.
Wow.
Oh
Just
my
for that
goodness.
game.
Oh,
just for the final.
Oh, we are
And I
talking about financials as well.
Yes, good. And
It's good.
I start to think, how can I do with this money? So
It's a
I
lot of
think-
money.
Yeah, but I start to thinking to help my whole family. So
Yeah.
I start to list. Oh, I have one uncle, two uncle, my cousins. I want to distribute the money for whole family.
They are
That
listening
was
to here, huh?
that was my idea, because for me, only to be championship of the world is
Crazy.
this is not a money for,
You can't pay for that.
you can pay
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that. So this, I said, no, I don't need this money.
You want to have
I want to donate
This
this
beauty
money.
here.
Yeah. So the most important thing will be for my whole life, the memory to live this moment right now.
And
So-
this is something that we are celebrating again, this moment, and you're going to do forever. I don't know if you're tired of doing interviews about World Cup, but this is going to be for your entire life. It's not easy to do what you have accomplished. So this is really good
crazy.
contribution.
No,
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy. It's crazy. So you can sleep. So before the final, I can sleep.
You could,
The whole night.
But tell me, the
crazy.
bonus came.
Tell me my family. Tell me the money. Blah blah blah. Blah, 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 100,000.
But you got the 150,000
Before the game?
Before the game to get to the finals.
No, after the game. But they paid. They paid if you won in the qualify. If you
They pay a lot,
They pay-
something, and
they pay something, and for another round pay another money.
oh my
So-
goodness, Gonçalves,
150,000
and 50.
only for the final. If you
You see, guys,
won France,
it's a fresh
Amazing.
news here.
And that was that was a long time ago.
In
man.
'98,
Yeah, it's a long time.
and right now, do you know what is the amount that they pay if you go to the finals?
right now is around 1 million, I think.
1 million per player.
I think so.
Oh, guys, if you think about becoming a pro,
Something like that.
Quick
my
paycheck.
goodness,
If not 1 million, must be around 500.
$500,000.
$500,000.
And for the finals, they give you
After.
also another bonus.
If you win,
No. The whole
Oh, the whole
he's saying
package
the
is
the
a
whole
million.
package for to become champion. I think.
And I mean, it's not just about money, because the money, like $500,000, you could spend in
course.
few years. But how you feel about like participating on the World Cup again? If you can tell us which were the players that you were playing on a semifinal, because some of the people that is watching us doesn't know, but was Roberto Carlos.
So the team was Tafarel, the goalkeeper, Cafu.
Yeah.
You know, Cafu became a captain in the 4 years later when Brazil won in Japan, 2002. So Cafu, Aldair played for Roma for a long time. Yeah. We played together for 3-4 years in the Brazilian national team. Junior Baiano, Roberto Carlos, Dunga, Leonardo, Rivaldo.
As the Kings.
Crazy.
Yeah, Ronaldo, Bebeto.
You remember Bebeto?
The Nilsson.
Crazy team.
Danny Show.
Danny Show, the Nilsson.
And this thing about the passion that you were mentioning, now, like, you become a friend of those people, so they are good friends. I see your picture. I follow you on Instagram, and I see you. Sometimes he does like it's not the Kings. It's the famous player. You guys playing in Qatar.
Yes,
you guys playing.
We have a team called Brazilian Soccer Legends.
Oh, Legends!
Nice.
So the Legends right now, it's a good product to attract the people.
Yeah.
To the stadium, and usually you can play in different part of the world. So maybe this year probably we will play around 3 games against Barcelona Legends.
Oh,
so
nice.
I think there is a company in Europe organize these kind of games, friendly matches. Wow. Brazilian Soccer Legends against Barcelona Legends.
Oh, nice.
So I want to know if Ronaldinho Gaúcho will play with us or against us. That's the problem.
Ronaldinho, you Brazilian.
Because the Barcelona Legends, they have Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, a lot of Brazilian players, because Barcelona, for the whole history, use it to sign the Brazilian players. So.
And when is going to be the next game for the Legends, you think?
I'm not sure, but they organize the dates because of the coronavirus.
Oh, yeah. This is true.
Complicated a little bit. Yeah. But probably, so you must play in Europe, in some different countries.
So I'm curious, so when, like, in the final, or like before the final, did you feel and did the team feel like pressure? Like, what does that feel like?
Yes, a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but what does that feel like?
No,
can you explain? What
I can sleep during the night. Yeah, you know.
But you have access to your phone, for example?
No.
No phone?
No phone.
Is it complete detox?
Yes,
detox.
yes. But you usually at the hotel talk about it, the game, you know. So normally we stay with one teammate for room, so 2 players each room, and you use it to talk about it, you know.
So who was your roommate?
The Nilsson. The Nilsson was my teammate. He was 20 years old that time. I think he was youngest player in the group. Oh. So the staff of the Brazilian national team used it to put a spirit player with a young player.
Yeah.
So
smart.
And he's funny, huh?
Yeah, it's funny.
He's funny.
Yeah, but in beginning, when you start the World Cup, so I used it to tell him, hey, Denilson,
relax.
You can relax. You can ask me if you need some support. Okay, I'm here, no problem. Okay, Gonçalo, legal. Okay, cool. But when you go to the training session, he used it to take the ball and. Hey, Denilson, I said, hey, take it easy, man. This is a training. We are training.
Taking serious, huh?
Yeah, it's serious. So, and start to fight with the other players all the time.
Oh, this is a secret.
Dunga to say, hey, respect me, and if you come the ball for me,
yeah. On the training.
And the trainer, he saw
serious,
you
yeah.
and I said, "Hey, Denilson, take it easy, man."
Because Denilson, I don't know if you saw him playing already. He's a showman.
Oh, he's a beast.
Show
He
man,
likes to
yes.
dribble Caesars a lot.
all
a
the
lot.
time, and
Yeah. And
so, but when I start to play in the 11, in the training session, he was in the other team.
yeah.
So he do it the same. He catch the ball and come with me. I said, "Hey, Daniel, so
Stop.
and we fight again."
Oh yeah, you fought with it. Really?
Yeah,
So
and we stayed 2 days at the same room without talking to each other.
Oh
Because
my
of this.
goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody knows this, maybe, huh?
Yeah,
Denilson,
yeah,
we
yeah,
know. I'm gonna talk in Portuguese. Denilson, now we know who you were fighting on the World Cup.
Yeah, no.
Gonza.
But he knows that. So yeah, we stayed 2 days without
Highlight.
talk each other because of this. Because I in the training session, I told him, "Hey, come on, take it easy, man."
Yeah.
And he, yeah,
He's younger.
He's younger.
And everybody nervous. I bet.
nervous. So
It's hard. But I mean, this question is really good. Like I think some of the kids and the players that is watching us, they start imagining what you guys do like after winning a game. So you go to a hotel, you stay there. I know Neymar sometimes he play video game. A lot of guys they play some pagode, which is the Brazilian music. What you guys did after that, like after being in the room, so you guys sleep or what do you-
usually you play like
Cards, yeah.
cards only and talk about it something and watch movies. But
And I
normally we play cards.
It's not. I
Yes,
don't think
that
it's
time.
just
But
that
nowadays
guy.
it's different because nowadays they have
yes,
internet. So imagine it, they use it to.
Yeah.
And I'm curious. So like before you guys made the team, like the selection, how competitive was it to be on the roster? Do you understand my question? It must have been crazy, right? All the competition to get a spot and
Yes, too hard competition.
Yeah.
Because imagine in Brazil that time, so you had a lot of good players with high level players in Brazil.
Mhm.
You know, and the best player playing in Europe. You know, the competition about the players, the Brazilian players that play in Europe, and the players that are playing in Brazil is too hard. It's not easy.
Do you
To
think
be
there's a
part of the team.
favoritism?
Yeah, no.
Do you think there's coach that say, "Oh, I'm gonna bring this friend of mine. Boom, he's gonna play," or no? It's just about
no. Yeah, nowadays the players that play in big clubs in Europe, they are
preference.
preference. You know, because the whole world talk about it. This Premier League, you know, the Spain League, Italy League. So normally people consider this competition stronger than the Brazilian competition. You know, so the clubs invest a lot of money. They pay high salaries to the players.
yeah.
So
The expectation is they need to play.
yeah, of course. So, but in my at that time, so people say the you could choose 2 or 3 teams to represent the Brazilian national team in the World Cup. You could choose
Especially
2,
in
3
'98,
good,
there's a lot of good players.
a lot of players with good quality.
On the
So,
bench, we have probably another team.
Yeah, sure.
yeah,
The bench was a millionaire bench. There.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And speaking of, you had a question or something you want me to ask, right, in Portuguese?
Yeah, I have a question. Here, there's a part of the podcast that Kyle is learning Portuguese. So I need to show Kyle the question. He's going to ask you the
Yes.
question in Portuguese. You answer in Portuguese.
Done.
And he needs to tell the people.
Coming for you.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. Our director is
first-
saying it's sponsorship time, and then just to summarize, like he gonna ask you in Portuguese, you answer in Portuguese, and he needs to explain in English. Okay?
All right.
What he just answered.
yes.
Okay.
The Power Play podcast is sponsored by Meta Media. Boom.
Also, again, we are very proud of our sponsors, and this is a club neutral podcast, but we gotta say thank you for High Soccer Academy, High Soccer Arena, High Soccer Prospects. They are one of our sponsors, okay? But here, Gonça is gonna talk about his soccer academy as well. So we are with the ears to listen to everybody.
That's it.
Okay?
That's it.
And now let's do the question, Caito.
Uh-oh.
It's that one right here, the first one.
Okay. Let's see if I can do
In
this.
Portuguese.
In Portuguese.
Oh,
Let's see if you can
it's a
understand.
big challenge.
Okay, so I guess you're going to have to help me out, Thiago, if I get
No,
it wrong.
my writing is really good. Don't tell
Don't
me.
lie to me. Oi, que,
No, that is only one word. There's no one.
Oi.
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
o que acontece, que?
Aconteceu.
Aconteceu?
Aconteceu.
Aconteceu? Na
It's
Copa do
rage.
Mundo.
This is rage, man.
I don't know how to say that.
O que aconteceu
O que
Na-
aconteceu na Copa do Mundo
em
em
1998.
1998
Isso.
com Ronaldo.
Good job, Caito.
Uh-oh.
Did you understand that?
Of course.
In Portuguese.
I could see Ronaldo. Não. O Ronaldo passou mal, né? Antes do jogo, nós almoçamos por volta de meio-dia. Depois do almoço, Ronaldo começou a se sentir mal
Yeah.
e teve uma convulsão.
Okay.
I got it.
You got it?
I got it. He played bad. He was bad.
No.
Damn it.
It's not just that. It's a very valuable information.
I understood.
I
I can't translate it, but I understood.
So basically, now you can say
Yes.
in English. Yeah.
Of
He
course.
didn't understand anything.
Yes.
Just the first part. I got the first part. That was it.
No, it was a big problem for us emotionally, because imagine you are very excited to play the final, and after lunch, because the game it was 7 p.m. for example, so you had a lunch 12, or 1 p.m. After the lunch, we go to the room. And then I hear, hey, help.
Oh, my
help.
goodness.
Roberto Carlos
Wow.
in the hotel. Okay, hey, help, doctor, help, people.
Roberto Carlos was calling everybody.
calling everybody. So you go there to the room. So, and I could see Ronaldo in convulsion. So it's, I never seen
Oh,
somebody
my goodness.
in convulsion before in my life, So
A lot of people doesn't know
a
that.
lot of people doesn't. Yes,
Thank you for sharing that.
Yes,
And who was in
yes.
the room with
in the room,
because you were
Ronaldo.
with
But
Denilson.
I was with Denilson, and Ronaldo was with Roberto Carlos.
Oh,
So, but in the same hotel, in the same floor, and so everybody hear about Roberto Carlos.
Screaming, hey, help.
help. So it's around 1 o'clock. The game will be 7 p.m.,
it's hard.
So from there, the doctor come, and then the whole staff, technical staff come as well. So they decide to take Ronaldo to the hospital. So, and everybody say, oh my God.
What happened? Yeah, we have
It's
a
not
problem.
possible, yes, because so this is our main player.
Yeah,
It's,
Ronaldo was playing amazing.
So then around 3 or 4, yes, before we had a meeting about the game,
yeah.
and Zagallo, the coach, said, okay, Ronaldo is in a hospital, so and then Edmundo will play the game. Edmundo is gonna play the game, and the interest that the whole World Cup, Edmundo is very nervous. That time he was born.
Oh, yeah.
Born. he was.
He's a good fighter.
Yes, he was sad because he didn't have opportunity to play any game during the World Cup.
And now he's starting the final.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness!
So
I imagine the pressure.
Imagine Edmundo. So you had an opportunity. You have opportunity to maybe score the goal and to become a champion of the world. So, and I said, God is using you, my friend. So think about it. So focus and send everybody motivation. No,
Yeah.
he and Eli. Oh my God, this is my game. This is my game.
Imagine.
This is my game. And we went to the stadium. Edmundo will play. Okay,
Yeah.
he is. So we arrive in the locker room. Start to change. And Edmundo, Rivaldo, the players that will start the game was in the room warm up, and then I was in the medical
Department.
doing my preparation for the game because we use it to
The bands. All
the bands or the. So I was in the this space, and suddenly, hey, Goncalves, come on, I'm here, I'm gonna play. I said, what? Ronaldo. I said, what? No, yeah, come on, I'm gonna play. I have to change my. I said, oh my God,
You were
what
sick
happened?
few
What
hours
happened? And the
ago.
other player didn't see him yet.
Oh.
Because they was in the other room warm up.
He talked with you first.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So
And what you said to him, like,
yeah.
are you
So
feeling
he
good?
become I'm feeling good, and go to the when Ronaldo
Entered on the.
into the room. So Edmundo look at him, said, "Oh,
It's not my chance anymore.
no, no." But I start to, oh my God, it's
Let's go.
close. He's
Motivate.
close.
Yeah.
He's close and shooting the all things.
Oh, he got mad.
Yeah, pow! Oh, no.
That's
So
a funny
everybody
story.
again, oh, what happened? So Ronaldo will play. So
He was kicking the ball around, mad.
and then we went to the match, to the field with this environment. It's not good. Before the important
big game,
match,
yeah.
the big game.
2 hours.
So
if that.
the emotionally of the players was very,
Compromised.
very. Yes, that was happened.
Yeah. So we have the director question here.
Nice.
So what kind of players did you play against on the finals?
Who were the players for France?
Yes,
France player.
very good players, like Zinedine Zidane.
Aye.
Yes, Zinedine Zidane. So they have Didier Deschamps and Thierry Henry, So they had a very good team as well. I think that our team was a little bit better than, but we have understood that they are very motivation as well because they had an opportunity to
At home.
To win the first World Cup history of the France football. So but if you watch the game, I could watch the game 10 years later, because only 10 years later I could see the
Feel
game
better, yeah.
You took 10 years to watch again.
without see the game,
yeah.
the video. But we had the first 20 minutes. We were with
control.
this problem under control, and they scored 2 goals. The same play, a corner kick, boom, Zidane, poof, headache. So, but after the 2-0, we start to play. Our team start to create a chance, keep the control of the ball during the game.
Yeah.
So we created some chance to score a goal as well. And we didn't score a goal. And the third goal was in the final the last part of the game, a counterattack. We are
Pressure,
boom, pressure, and they get a counterattack and score the third goal. So
I didn't remember. Edmundo played this game or not?
in the second half.
In the second half, he
Yeah.
was mad on the bench waiting to
in the
play.
bench, waiting, and he
Crazy, huh?
Imagine.
participated in the second half, the last 50 minutes. I
50.
think.
Yeah.
15.
And was Zidane aggressive or no?
No, no, so aggressive. So in the World Cup in 2006, he
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember. You
A
know.
little head, you know.
So no, it's amazing because 2006, I was retired, but when I saw Brazil France against quarterfinal,
Redemption.
I take a play. I decide to go to the stadium in France. I was in Brazil, and I moved about the revenge.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't have tickets to the game, but I called to the CBF, the Brazilian Confederation. I said, "Hey, help me! I want to go to watch the game. I'm gonna buy my ticket, fly." And please, I need a ticket. They said, okay, no problem. Come.
They give you a VIP room,
Yeah,
dinner,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Of course.
they got everything for me. But I traveled from Rio de Janeiro 2 days before the match
Oh my goodness.
and went to the stadium and lost the game. So I said, yeah. And now,
Pé
what are
frio.
you gonna do? Yeah.
We talk in
What are you
Brazil,
gonna
pé
do,
frio,
my
like a
friend?
cold food.
Yeah.
Pé frio, like not lucky at all. Gonça, deixa eu, let me ask you something. Like I have a curiosity of, like, for example, on a corner kick. I see a lot of this in Brazil. Like, we say a lot of bad words on a corner kick. Here,
Yes.
everybody's quiet. How was in a World Cup? Like, they say, hey, you're not going to do it. Or they do something on, like, not just on a corner kick. Like, when you're playing.
During the game, yeah.
Yeah. So they say bad things, or is it friendly?
No. There is a nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they say bad things.
Yeah, of course. Sure.
Yeah, that way your skull
They're,
goes
trying
down.
to, they're playing to win.
Especially in this, the goals, the Zidane goals. So I think we made a mistake because Leonardo was marking him, and it's not a Leonardo responsible to mark Zidane.
He's tall.
Yeah, because Zidane is tall, so you need
Like a tallest guy
maybe
to-
another guy to do this marking him. But so
That
it's
was 2
nervous.
goals very
Two
fast
goals
and-
very fast.
Was
2
crazy.
corner kick, 2 goals. So damn, it's a history.
Was crazy.
Yeah,
Gonça, let me ask you something. Like, one of our topics here is to
Okay.
help our players that is watching us and bring a lot of good content what we are doing right now. So if we ask you an advice, like, how can a player become a pro? How you did, who you talk with, and what you did to become a pro?
Basically, so the kids, especially in the United States, so they have a structure, they have a support of the family. This is very important to become a pro. So it's different, totally different from Brazil. So I started to play in a academy as well. I was 10, but with 17, I had an opportunity to play with a professional team.
17.
17.
But how?
I
Like, someone saw
a
you?
small club.
Nice.
I was playing for a small club called Olaria in Rio de Janeiro. But for playing in the first team, of course, the other clubs, big clubs in Rio de Janeiro, say, hey, who is this guy?
Yeah, 17,
Young,
yeah.
17. Oh, he must be
Good player.
a good quality, So then Flamengo was and bought my
The contract.
Your rights to play.
rights to I went to play, started to play in Flamengo. But so I have my own soccer academy in Brazil for 25 years old.
Oh,
Oh
So
my goodness.
now we are working with kids from 5 years old to 15 years old. But it's different structure because we have a small fields, only small fields. But and we don't have the support that we have in United States with a lot of competitions to play. So the support of the families with travels to another
They go all over.
cities. But I can tell to the kids that so on depend of them to learn or dedicating all the time to learn and to become a better player, especially dedicating during the training session to improve their skills, technical fundamentals. So all the time it's important and to see the professional players because it's possible to see. Sometimes you can tell to the players, hey, you are young, you are 10, 12 years old, 13 years old, you must be this, you have to control the ball like that, you have to pass the ball, you have to pay attention to control the ball. So, but sometimes you have to say all the time, hey, focus, be a good teammate for your friends, your teams, try to understand what the coach are teaching you, and enjoy the game. So the most important thing is that the player can enjoy the game.
Yeah. Have fun.
Enjoy the game, have fun, but be focused in improve yourself, especially the technical fundamentals. So sometimes the players only want to enjoy the game, to play with the ball. And if you start working with them, the physical, so they said, oh no, the physical, no, I don't like to do physical training session,
Yes.
but they have to pay attention in the other players because to see Neymar playing or Cristiano Ronaldo playing or Messi, so it's possible to do what they do because they have skills, but they are very good physical conditions that allow them to think about to do something and to execute the correct way to control the ball, to shot in the goal, score a goal. So basically, the advice is work, keeping focus, and enjoy
the game.
So
Vamos que vamos!
let me ask you on that note. So you talked about at 17 you were playing your first professional game, right?
Yes.
Okay, so in this country we don't really have that. There's a little bit, but it's not a lot. Like usually our kids at 15, 16, 17, they're still playing like their age. How important was that for you as a player to be able to experience playing with the first team? The competition about it, the level, how was that?
Yes, the level is important. So in United States, we have a university league, a college league, So this league is a kind of, in Brazil or South America, it's like under 20. So the final process to become a professional, to become a pro, where you have to start to live and work a lot about the emotion, even that you are working from you are kids, the fundamentals,
this is the next step.
The next step. So it's very important to play with the people around in the stadium, the people to doing the pressure, you know, because to complete this part of the
it's a process.
the process.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think the United States will improve the quality of the players, the American players, because apart to do this very good structure, right now they are thinking better the sports, like the soccer for the next World Cup 2026. They are conscious that they have to promote a little bit more interchange between players from Europe, South American,
Right.
you know, to promote the competition between the American players against these foreign players. So this can be good and for the American soccer
Yeah.
for the future, you know. So it's you have in your soccer academy players from Brazil,
All over.
Colombia,
Yeah.
Uruguay, Argentinos. So this is good for the American players
Yeah.
because they promote competition each other and can learn. Sometimes you can learn with your teammate. You know? You can see how to play. Hey, I can do this. Let me.
If he's doing,
Yeah,
I
he's
should
doing.
try.
I
Yeah.
can try to do as well.
Gonça, let me ask you. You mentioned about U.S., United States. We have a big support, parent support, the
Yes.
country support.
Yeah.
So if we have this support, what do you think is missing? What do you think is missing in the U.S. For us to become like a good country of soccer, like Brazil?
To reach the next level, yeah.
I know.
That's a good question, huh?
Yes, a good question. Yeah, definitely. But yes, if you can compare the football, the style of football that are playing the U.S. national team, for example, you know, and nowadays, if you are looking the games in the qualify for the World Cup, so normally in CONCACAF league we have Mexico, United States, and Canada. You know, the last World Cup it was amazing surprise. It started United States to become out of the World Cup. You know, nobody knows, nobody could imagine that could be possible. United States don't
Qualify. Yeah.
yes, don't go to the World Cup, but it's happened. So they started to change the profile of the player that they are investing money. So until the last World Cup, they are using
Older players.
older players, signing older players. Like, okay, it's good to bring David Beckham, Kaká, players high level,
experience, yeah.
high experience. But right now it's different. They are investing money in young talents from South America, you know, because it's important. Right now, FC Dallas sold a young player with 18 years old to the German club of the Bundesliga for $20 million.
Oh my!
You know,
goodness.
only with 18 years old.
Crazy.
And this player, when he was 17 years old, he was playing the second team in the North Texas. And he played around maybe 10 games, scored some goals, and start to play with the first team.
Yep.
And goes to the national team. So he has quality. He has a big potential, you know. And it's possible that the other clubs start to invest money and bring in different professionals from other countries, mix the knowledge about soccer. Everything is important to create a good talent for the future. So I believe that maybe in 6-10 years, United States, the national team will be a potential
Finals.
in CONCACAF definitely,
Yeah.
and maybe start to play at the same level with countries like England, Italy, Spain, and Brazil, Argentina. I believe that.
So can I ask you a question? Because we're talking about kind of like youth development. How important is competition for players having to compete with each other? So again, you're 17. You play for the first team. You had that competition. How important is that for you or for any player to make the next?
Yes, it's very important because you can challenge. You have a challenge, to improve yourself. If you play against teams that has supposed to have a better level, you have to do something different that are you doing, So it's a motivation, special motivation to get a better level.
Yeah.
So, but you need to teach all the time. You have to be focused and say, hey, come on. You have to shooting like that. You have to control the ball like that. Hey, don't do this. Correct your coordination. So sometime you have to tell small things to the players that can be all
beneficial,
different. The beneficial for them. I use it to see the players, the minimal details. So like if you are a center back, so pay attention when you jump to head the ball, use your arm, protect yourself. Also, So all the time you have to tell the players small detail that can be
game changer.
in the game changes.
So Gonza, I'm gonna continue with that because he don't want to release the information, but I'm gonna do this for you guys. So Gonza, I mean, again, let's do an example because I'm not playing at all. So if I'm a good player and I want to become a pro, so what you had in Brazil, like for example, you had an agent that was taking care of your career, or you have a scouting that saw you. I know you're scouting as well. Yeah, you one of the responsible.
No, in my time we didn't have a scouting.
Oh no,
like nowadays. No, not today. All clubs has a scouting department.
Yeah.
So they are analyzing the players, the quality of the game, the quantity of the the games, the players. So they have a lot of information that you as a sport director of the club or coach, a head coach, you can take a decision, according your idea, according your system that you have to play with your team. So normally they are looking for the numbers of the players. If you are striker, you have to do a good numbers of the games and score goals. So if you are midfield, you have to do good passes, assistance, during the whole season. So they analyze this.
And they ask you the video, for example, like what the players should have, like a highlight video with all information?
You don't need to ask for highlights video, because if you have the club, according to the system that they are using to play, according to the head coach, they start to looking for in the system. They create a database, the database, and they are looking. They define the profile of the player that they want, and looking for the leagues. For example, they are looking for the Brazilian league, Argentinian league, Europe league. So. And start to follow the players, especially young players, in the national competitions.
What is the age that you think, like, for example, let's say with the 19 years old is too old already, or 16 is the good age to become a pro or to start doing the contacts with the club? What is the good age to start?
I would say that it's possible to see the quality of the player if he is 10 years old. With 10 years old, and you look at the player, you can say, hey, this kid can become a pro if he working and he follow because he could see the style of the player. He could see if he has the good techniques. He think about the game. He take decision rights.
With the 10
during
years
the
old.
games. With
Yes.
10 years old,
Nice.
it's possible
So
to
what-
see. So after that, he has to continue this process, growing up step by step and improve their skills and technical fundamentals. But sometimes it's important the family support.
Yeah.
And if you can have a support with some agent, can be important because sometimes the agent can't promote him to other clubs.
Yeah.
So it's
At which age
I
you
can
think is
I
good?
can make a call to Leonardo
Yeah.
in PSG and
Yeah.
I can indicate, hey, there is a very good talent in high soccer
Oh
academy.
my
Oh.
goodness! Hey,
So
kid,
this
if
guy is
Gonçalves-
amazing. He can say,
Yeah.
hey, how old is he? Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Of course.
14. He's 14. 14, okay. But has good quality. So he asked me, okay, let's see if he can improve. I think the best way, for example, Neymar with 14 years
Oh,
old,
yeah.
he went to make a try in Real Madrid with 14 years old.
Yeah.
Okay? So,
I was here. I don't know where I saw that, but with the 12 years old, Real Madrid already made one offer, something like that,
14
and he
years
refused.
old.
I believe.
Yeah, he refused.
He
14
refused.
years
14.
old.
Okay.
14 years old.
It's crazy.
So,
I mean, you made an example of like, with Leonardo and using PSG. So what would you look for in a player to say, hey, let me call Leonardo?
Yeah.
the difference is, so I talked to Leonardo about that. So he said, hey, the problem is before I looking for players in South America, I have to look for play inside the country. And we have a very good talent, young talent in France as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's the risk for us is less if I looking for player
It costs less.
Inside,
costs
oh,
less.
yeah.
So
Immigration
imagine
process, all
yes,
that,
the
yeah.
immigration process to bring the whole family from other country to adapt the culture, the language, everything. They think about everything.
But what would you need to see in a player to say, hey, I got to call
Someone.
someone?
Yes, I can see. I can do that.
No, but
If-
what
if
you need to
I can see if I discover a very good talent, yes, definitely I can talk.
And what do you see? Like, for example, the guy like scoring the goal.
What does he need,
What
the
What
player?
do you need to say?
Yeah,
the light
especially the skills,
Skills.
and
mentality.
the mentality. The skills and the mentality is the most important thing to analyze a quality of the player.
So what is mentality? Like, can you like somebody's gonna watch this? They're gonna hear mentality. But what does that mean?
The mentality means that the game, a player that are very intensity during the whole game, looking, think about it, think before receive the ball.
Yeah.
You know,
So
so-
decision making.
decision make is very important. Use the technique as well,
The right decision.
the right decision.
Yeah,
This-
Gonçalves.
a part of that, how the player think the game all the time. When he got the ball and he didn't get the ball.
Yeah, it's being a step ahead.
Yes, all the time. So you can see, I could see one player for high soccer is you can see this player a little bit different about.
Opa! He
The
gonna
other
call
players.
PSG, guys.
No, but you guys,
You
tell
remember
me,
the
you know,
name.
yeah,
You
guys,
remember the name,
Colombian,
or no?
the Colombian
The
guy.
Colombian. Oh, Pipe.
You know.
Yeah.
He's now playing like a
He's-
semi-pro. Yeah.
He signed. He signed for a club in Colombia, Cali de America.
Okay, América de Cali.
Yeah. He signed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
You see the vision.
It's the same. It's the same thing. If this guy are playing the Brazilian Soccer Academy, for example, he is living in Brazil. Everybody that work with football, you see that he is a little bit different from the others.
Yeah.
If he is in the United States, it's the case.
Yeah.
You could see, hey, Goncalves, this kid is a little bit different.
Yeah.
In Colombia as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As an example, like, so you using him, what did he have that you were like, okay, I like that. What was different?
But now, on depends of the preference, of the coach.
No, but
different coach has different preference.
Oh, yeah.
But for you said he was different. What about him? You were like, I like him.
Because the decision make during the game, the intensity during the game, run with the ball, without the ball, So think about, talk with the teammates of the team. So everything you have to see about the mentality of the player.
I mean, I bet also it's hard to describe. Sometimes, of course, Gonza has a huge experience, but for me, that I don't have maybe 1% of your experience, sometimes we see one kid and say, this kid is different. Yeah. But it's hard to describe how different it is. Like how he conduct the ball, everything. And it's good to know. And also Gonza is in a lot of games and tournaments here in U.S. So if you see Goncalves in the fields, work hard, guys. Not just because you saw him, it's because he's looking for players. You have a lot of connection also in Emirates. It's not just
not only
in Brazil,
Europe,
not just
in Brazil, but I have connections in different.
And you work with that nowadays? You work with finding players?
Yes. Last year, I indicate a player with 18 years old from Internacional from Brazil, a left back, to the club Al Ain in Emirates. Is one of the biggest clubs in Emirates, because the clubs in Emirates looking for young players to
sell.
Yes.
To form them.
To form them and play in the national team. Okay?
Oh.
They want a young talent in Brazil, and then
become a citizen
and play for the national team in Emirates. Okay? So they are looking they are looking for right now to players born in 2002. They are looking for players and the players, they want to sign the players, but the player cannot play before in the Brazilian national team.
Oh, so players 2002.
Yes.
Gonza has some opportunities, but you got to play really good.
2002. But they want players 2002, but that have play in the first team. In the first team.
There's some requirements.
So
so it's really important for kids to play the highest level possible, right?
Yes,
that's
of
what
course.
he's saying.
Yeah, of course.
It makes a big difference.
It's the same. In the United States, they have a different system, so they can't sign a player with 15 years old, 14 years old, 16 years old. In Brazil, to sign a first contract, only after 16 years old. Yeah. But here is different. The MLS allowed that if the player has a good quality, it's possible to sign a player with 14 years old.
Oh my!
I know that because I have a friend that works as a head scout in San Jose.
For MLS.
And he told me that he haven't signed a player with 14 years old. 14 years old with a salary. Yeah. So, but this player cannot go to the university,
He can't.
If he decided to sign a contract, he can go to the university.
Yeah, because the culture here
he can study, of course, but a private.
He gotta pay.
Yeah, he gotta pay.
He signed with MLS, make a lot of money, and he pay his college. Fair enough.
Yeah, of course. So that's
because here the mentality is college. Yeah.
Yes,
in Brazil, is become a pro. Here is college. Also because the education here is expensive. Yeah, this is why parents wants to focus on that. Caio also put some players to play as a college before. And how you see that, this is one of the differences in Brazil. Yeah, the Brazil parents wants to become a pro. I mean, some of the parents doesn't like because they don't feel that soccer is a career. Yeah, in Brazil when you start. But when you start becoming a pro, the parents support.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But here's from
But
the
this
very
is
beginning.
good.
Yeah.
This is good because the American player has opportunity to study, play in the college league, and after study to become a pro.
How
So-
old they finish the college here?
It depends. It could be 20, 21, 22.
It's not too old.
Older.
No, it's not too old.
Not too old.
And normally, if the player has quality, that's okay.
So
because-
let me ask you this question too. How important is like the attitude or like the charisma or the personality of the player? Like, because an example could be like you have a kid that's super skilled. You see him, his skill is amazing, but when he plays, he doesn't play good. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for you, like when you go look at players, you can see a kid and say, "Oh, he's got skill," but how important is that? Like, okay, I'm gonna play today. Do you understand my question?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. Yes. Yeah. You have to work the mentality of the player, because I used to say that the coach is not only a coach, he is an education. That's
Teacher.
the things. That's the point. The coach has to be an education. So it's not only cheat. Hey, how you have to do this, work only skills, technical fundamentals, but you have to be attention for whole things.
The whole life.
The whole life.
Sometimes the coach is
So-
more with the kid than the parent.
Yes,
It's
and
responsible
sometimes
for, yeah.
you as a coach need to call to the parents and talk to the parents, because you need to not coach the parents, but you need to talk to the parents. Hey, I have been seeing some things, small details in your son or in your daughter that would be good if you can talk about it. You can. I can help you. You help me, because he has a very good talent, potential, but his character need to improve. He need to be a better person. To become a better person, because if he not, he has a very good talent, quality, but with this problem,
Yeah. Can
can
ruin
be,
the kid.
yeah, it can be a problem in the future.
This is interesting because, like, long time ago, one parent told me, like, "Oh, my kid is eating sugar a lot. He's eating like donuts a lot." And I was like, "I'm sorry to question, but who is giving to him that?" "Oh, it's me." And I was like, the kid cannot go with his money, like 8 years old. He cannot go there and buy it. It's our problem. I include myself because sometimes I see myself giving a lot of things for my daughter, and it's not healthy. And this is important because if the coach have this sensibility to talk with the parent is really good.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't know if the parent's gonna be open to talk about that.
Sometimes the parents confuse the things. So they think that okay, I am paying the academy.
Yeah.
So, they think that they have rights to talk to the coach. Hey, why my son is not playing the team?
Oh,
Hey, why?
this
I
is a
am
good
paying.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bum,
Yes.
bum, 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 bum.
And then when the player goes to the academy of the clubs, for example, so they don't need to pay to be in the academies. The kid is playing for the club because of his quality.
Yeah.
But he can't see the training session. The parent can see the training
Can,
session.
He
They
can
don't
talk
have a
with the
contact
coaches.
with the
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
No contact with the
Yeah.
coach, and they only can see the games on
Far
the
away.
weekends.
Yeah,
on the weekends. And when the kids didn't play or stay on the bench and then they'll have an opportunity to play, so they start hey, this coach is not a good, this coach but we have to think about in the future of this player. because sometimes he can become a good player, become a professional, and have to go to play another country
Without a parent.
without a parent.
Yeah.
Well, also like maybe the player didn't play well that time, and they have to fight to get back in the team. It's part of life.
Yes,
Like, you need to
it's
compete.
part of the life. Yeah, the football teaches us to become a champion, not only in the sport, not only in the football, but
life.
in the life.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct.
So that's the
gotta battle.
message that you will use it to pass, to give to the players, because that is the reason that God created football. Not only to become a champions playing football.
Yeah.
You have to become a champion to play football, but become a champion in the world, in the life,
And with that, what we're gonna do is the fire question.
Fire!
Are you ready, Gonza?
Ready?
Fire. How it's gonna work? So you're gonna have 30 seconds, yeah?
30 seconds.
30 seconds to answer questions that you know already, but because you gotta...
I know.
Yeah, you know already
Are
the
you
answer.
sure?
I don't know. But probably with the pressure, we know that you can work with the pressure, under pressure. So
Yes.
for you, it's gonna be very easy. So Kyle will start, and I have 5 questions
You
here.
go
as
first.
well.
You go first.
I go first.
Here's your more
okay,
fun.
so I'm gonna start with the clubs that you have played. Okay, so whenever you're ready,
Ready?
the 30 seconds.
Set and boom.
In 1987, where you were playing?
1987
1987.
Flamengo.
Good. 1988.
Flamengo Santa Cruz.
Good. 1989.
Flamengo Botafogo.
Yes. 1997.
1997 Botafogo.
Cruzeiro.
19 y Cruzeiro. Yes, and Cruzeiro.
1998.
Botafogo.
Yes. 1999.
Internacional.
And 1998.
1998 Brazilian World Cup.
Good. On time. Good job, Gonza.
There you go.
And you have your questions.
Yeah, mine's a little bit different. So I'm gonna ask you like 2 names, and you got to give me which one you thought was better or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? So first one, Ronaldo or Ronaldinho?
Ooh. Oh my God. Ronaldinho.
Ay.
Would you rather see Germany or Argentina win a World Cup?
Germany.
Barca or Real?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Roberto
then-
Carlos.
The Copa Libertadores or the World Cup?
Yeah, World Cup is
World Cup?
most important.
And then would you rather score a goal or make an assist?
Score goals better, definitely. Yeah, oh my God.
Good job, Gonza. Fire questions. Good job. So, Gonza, let's continue. I mean, I'm trying to, to help again the kids that is watching us, listen to us on a Spotify, Google,
YouTube,
Apple, podcast,
everything.
And that is something also that you guys can do. Of course, if you can listen to what we are saying, you speak English.
Yeah.
But si tú hablas español, tú puedes cambiar en los settings para mirar en español. Mi español es terrible. Director, está bueno? ¿Sí? Se você fala português e você quer assistir esse podcast, você pode trocar nos settings para português. Tem tradução simultânea lá para o pessoal do YouTube, então você não vai perder esse episódio.
Isso é.
What I just told.
Put it in. You can put the translation on. There you go. Boom.
Yeah.
So-
Or if not, you can ask to Kyle as
Easy.
well.
Correct. Easy.
So,
Easy.
Gonçalves, like, I really want to find out, like, for our players, again, how can they become a pro? So, do you think here in US, they really need what? Like a scouting? Because I know you have a lot of friends. Or they need an agent? What do you think they need? Because we need to help the kids, So not just us. This is for all clubs that is watching us. So, I mean, how can we help them go to the next level?
Yes. Of course, they need everything. They need both things.
They need both.
Yeah, they need, first of all, improve their quality, their soccer level. That's number one. If they got to improve their level, it's easy to the agent to promote them to other clubs, So the scouting is important because the clubs in the United States are looking for good players all the time. So that's the job of the scoutings in the MLS clubs, USL Championship clubs, the university. So the university, they have a scouting as well.
They are
to looking for players, But everything is important. These markets don't stop to grow.
So
all the time.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Much more money involved.
Yeah.
Much more money.
You mentioned about scouting and also agents. What is the difference? Because you just mentioned they need both.
Yes.
So what is the difference about?
They need both because the agent only can promote the player if he has good numbers.
Yeah.
If I say, hey, I have a very good striker. This is amazing strike, strong skills. It's say, okay, the scouting of the club.
What about the numbers?
What about the numbers?
Yeah.
How many goals he scored the last season? Oh, no goals.
And how they gonna prove you the numbers? Because they can say, I have 200 goals. Romario is saying that he has how many goals? 1,000?
Yeah, more than
how they
1,000
more than
goals.
1,000. So how can they prove you the numbers?
Yes, playing, so that's important. So that's one of the reasons that I believe that the market in the United States will grow a lot is because the system is very good to promote the players because they have different leagues, but all leagues have a good structure.
Mm-hmm.
They have money. The clubs has good facilities.
Yeah.
So they can bring coaches from different parts of the world, exchange knowledge. Knowledge. So this is good for. I don't know if you can grow with something. You can grow, learn with the other people. Learn knowledge, so practicing and have a competition. The competition is.
Well, I think it's what you said. It's changing, not just investing in older players. It's investing in the youth.
Yes.
That's a big difference.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but for example, you mentioned that you are looking for 2002?
True.
Okay, so why, if we don't put all clubs together and say, let's do a tryout, Goncalves want to see players 2002?
Yeah, but nobody knows about this information, for example.
Yeah.
I know that some clubs in United States, in Emirates, for example, are looking for players 2002, 2003, okay? With this special profile.
Yeah.
Obviously, they want good players, but many agents can indicate some players from different countries. But I can indicate a player from the United States that can be better than the other agents that are looking play in Brazil to indicate to this same club, So on depends. So you have a contact.
So we got it. We can do a tryout.
Yeah, I think we should do that, Gonça. Like sometimes when you say, guys, we need a 2010. So we announce, not just us, like all clubs that is watching us. I know there's some clubs watching us. Thank you for that. So
press the like button. Subscribe.
Press the like button. Subscribe.
Last week I received a call from a guy in Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
It's a soccer academy that I use it to do support. They use my platform as well. So, and he called me and told me, hey, Goncalves, I have a very good young talent here playing for Vardar. It's a traditional club in Michigan, Vardar FC. So I said, okay, send me his video. Let me take a look. If I like him, I can indicate for Orlando City.
Yeah.
I can indicate it for other clubs in MLS where I have contact, okay? So, and yes, he sent me the video, and in the video, I could see some good things of this player, about his technique, the make decision, about the passes, assistance. So, it looked like Inter's player. So I called to Orlando City, and I will indicate this player for Orlando City. Probably he can say, oh, okay, I could see in the video he seems interested, okay? Let's try to make a trial with him. You know? Maybe he can come to Orlando City, trial, and if he can prove their quality, they can say, okay,
I need this player. I know.
Yes, we will stay with this player, and maybe 1 year more sign contract with him. On depends of the player,
You're doing your part. If the player will make it, depends on the player.
Yes.
I think like we're gonna receive yesterday Ricardo Moreira, the director of Orlando City, take care of the pro team. He confirmed he's gonna be here with us on the show. I think we should talk more about that, like doing a tryouts. Let's say again, you need a 05s. So we put all clubs together and say, bring your best 05, and you decide. I think this is good. This is one of the ways that we can help the kids, I know your time, sometimes you're very busy, but we can filter also, together with the clubs and say, okay, the 10 finalists is here. Gonza, you decide if you want to go ahead or not.
Of course.
So,
and not only in Orlando City, but we have other clubs.
Yeah.
You can try to do contact. And
Nagamura, my friend, we're going to contact you as well.
I mean, actually, the idea about the club in the Emirates is an interesting idea. Imagine if we, like as you said, 2002 or 3, we could put an event together.
Yeah.
Over a weekend. We get all the players to come. They do games. And then we say, okay, these are the final 10, and then you got to make the
coaches decide.
Make the final decision.
Yes, it's good.
Vamos que vamos!
Let's do it. But we have a question from the director.
The director,
so
Meta Media.
The question is, what are the things that as a recruiter or a scout you want to see on a video? Skills, training, game highlights? What are you looking for? Like in the video that you got of that player from Michigan, what was in the video and what do you want to see?
Yeah, otherwise they're going to send you, hey, hi, Gonza, I'm here. I love you. I saw it. No, why you want to see it?
Yes, normally the best highlights, you put on the best things that the player are doing, But you need to see the technique, of course, the skills. But the decision make with the ball, sometimes you can see, if you watch the full games, you can see the attitude of the player, the mentality of the player.
Work rate, everything.
Yes, creating in offensive situation, defensive situations. So this whole things, it's important to choose the player, and get opportunities.
Answer, director.
But are you looking for just game? Like, do you want to see like them in training, or do you just want to see game stuff?
No, to pay. To call attention, the highlights is most important, because
so the game,
highlights in the game,
Yeah,
and the best plays.
The best plays.
Yeah, because if they send something that was not that good,
freestyle,
they are sending the best thing. If they send something that you don't like, means that you're not going to lose your time.
I have an extra question too with that. So, like, how long of a video do you watch? Do you watch like a minute, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
2-3 minutes.
2-3 minutes.
That's it. It's a good advice.
That's good, yeah.
2-3 minutes
that's gotta
with
be
your
sharp.
best. Yeah.
It's got to be sharp.
Oh, yeah. So 2-3 minutes with the best plays, like not training in a game, probably some goals,
Yes.
positive attitudes.
Could you give an example of a video that you saw and you're like, wow, this kid's good?
Yeah, sometimes you need only 30 seconds to see, hey, this guy. Because if you look at a video and you are looking for a number 10, for example, or midfield offensive, and the first action in the video, he got the ball, dribbling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom, score a goal. Hey,
Yeah.
let me see it, because it's not for
It's different. Yeah.
everybody can do this. Sometimes 30 seconds is enough to give an opportunity to the player.
You see?
Actually, I do have one more question. 'Cause I just thought of this. Like in this country, a lot of parents want to see the kids just passing, pass. But in your perspective, the best players also dribble. They take tricks. Like, do you understand my question? Because
Yes.
we talk to parents all the time. They say, "Oh, I want to see my kids passing." But like,
No, for example, if I am watching a center back, I have to analyze this situation 1v1 defensive. Okay, if he has good decision maker to recover the high back, the left back, when he got the ball, if he has good pass, but no pass for
back.
the back sides, the pass,
Forward.
broken line, the good pass,
The forward pass.
the long pass, broken lines. Sometimes, if you have a center back has a good long pass, he can do assistant
Right, big ball.
from a good pass, a long pass, broken lines,
3 lines.
and three lines, and put in the attack, the forward, the striker in goal situation. So this is important to see.
I got another good question for him.
I know, you're getting excited. Vamos que vamos.
Maybe a good way to look at this is like, in your perspective, what would you look for in like different positions? Like, what would be a good left mid, like a number 11? What would you want to see from a number 11?
Number 11, 1v1 offensive. If he is fast, dribbling, with the ball. If he, of course, number 11, he has to finalize. He has to shooting.
Cross pass.
The cross pass, speed. So this is most of the club are looking for. They call wingers. Left wingers or right wingers. So I was talking to the assistant coach of the Cincinnati Football Club, and they asked him about the Brazilian guy that they signed last year called Brenner from São Paulo. They paid $10 million for this player, and he scored in the whole season 2 or 3 goals. And I said, what happened?
Striker?
Yeah, striker. What happened? Because a player cost
10 million
and come and 2-3 goals in the season is not good, definitely. So he said, he's a very good player, but he needs help. We don't have a good wingers, to assist the ball in the box. And
That's why he couldn't get the ball in.
Yeah. And I said, why we don't sign a winger? Oh, I don't know, because we talked to the sport director last year. We need a winger, but he said no. He needed another position, another striker, another midfielder. And the problem with the team during the season, the last season, was we didn't have a good wingers. So then
it's all about impact.
Yeah, of course.
The ball don't come, so how are you going to score?
And you spent a lot of money, sign a player for 10 million and didn't work.
You don't have wingers, you don't have...
So what would you want to see from a midfielder, like a number 8?
Yeah, number 8, we call box to box right now. This is a position that the clubs are looking for, but it's not easy to find a very good box to box, because it's a player that can be a good vision. These good passes has to be fast. Break lines with the pass, but good technique with the ball. You know, to think about the space in the field, to project in front, to receive the ball, to go to the area, score goals, shooting. So
everything.
And without the ball,
fast
defending,
Gotta
good
do everything.
interception.
Box to box.
Box to box.
Box to box.
It's not easy to find a good
Gonza,
box
one
to
thing
box.
that I want to highlight, I don't know if I'm right, but I saw that your birthday is about to come, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Hey!
Happy birthday!
We got the party. Where's the party?
Where is the party? When are you going to
5
celebrate?
days more.
5 more days, yeah.
Oh, where we going?
So thank you for
5.
coming 5 days before your birthday.
No, but when you... I can't say. I can't say. Yeah. It's not
Appropriate.
appropriate to celebrating.
Okay, you can send an invitation later.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
here we're gonna wait the invitation. I know it's gonna be a big party.
Big party.
So Gonza, thank you for coming on your 5 days before your birthday. This is our shirt. We're not gonna show what we have
It's
here.
a new.
Yeah,
It's new.
It's a gift.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
gift for you.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming. And also, I wanna. Can you talk about air soccer that we are seeing here in your shirt?
Yeah.
Air soccer. I know
Yes.
you work. You're a director there.
Yes,
So,
sure.
can you
Soccer,
explain?
we are promoting this new kind of sport and soccer modality, that can improve the kids to improve their skills, play at home, with the parents.
Technique and all that. Yeah.
So you can improve their control the ball, the short pass, headaches is very good, and can be an activity, physical as well, if you can plan a session training with the table and doing some different exercise using the ball and without the ball. So air soccer, we have many of the people. So we have another competition, another company, called Tech Ball. Maybe people
Nice.
can be watching a tournament on television. So,
They are very famous in Europe.
but it's very
and-
famous in
yeah.
Europe. But it's the same. It's the same sport. The same
Methodology. Same.
soccer modality, and so you are promote air soccer, especially in Orlando, because our company is in Orlando.
Yeah.
We base it here, and from Orlando we can distribute the table from other states. And the idea is to put the table in the schools,
Yeah.
no,
Nice.
because it's important to have a table at the schools for the kids practice the new modality,
Yeah.
the new modality.
Definitely they can get better. Man, it's so hard to play this table. I was
You
playing.
gotta have touch.
Oh yeah, some of the Orlando City players came here one month ago.
Yeah, we have a table in Orlando City.
Yeah, I know. And I was playing with Juan and some of other players, and Nani was like, "I want to play versus you." And I was like, "Nani, it's gonna be hard," and it's very hard. I know you play really good. We already play versus you. It's crazy. So we can talk with Ricardo. He might can help us on the podcast
There
as
you go.
well. Okay, to be the sponsor. Ricardo is one of the owners,
Yes,
of Air Soccer, and is really good. How can they find Air Soccer online? What is the website?
Yeah, the website is airsoccer.com.
Okay.
Yeah,
Easy.
easy. You can,
Smart, easy, simple.
you can buy as well through Amazon.
Oh, nice.
We have the table in Amazon as well.
Nice.
So, but you can reach us, Air Soccer, and
you're
can
gonna find-
choose. Yeah,
Just
we have-
Google, guys. That's it. It's
Just
simple.
Google. Just Google. Yeah.
And ask a discount to Goncalves, okay? Before you buy it. What else, Caito?
Oh, man. I got 2 more questions that I think would help players, right? So my next question is for a fullback. Number 2, number 3. What qualities they need? A good number 2, number 3.
Yes. Nowadays, they need to be leader. so important to see the whole game, to be fast. That's another thing that the clubs are looking for. Center backs with good speed, fast ears. So strong, of course, with good technique, because nowadays we start to construction our game, the offensive game, with the goalkeeper.
Right.
The goalkeepers
Go
has
from the
to
back.
yes. So good passes, goalkeeper, the center backs, the passes, security pass, the passes can be assistant, the long pass. So strong, fast, and with good mentality.
I was about to say
This
that.
is about the mentality is very important.
Yeah.
All the time talking with the teammates, orient, can I say?
Yeah.
Orientation.
Orientation, the other players, because the center back are looking for the whole games, all the time. So to have an idea, the cover, the correct movement, to do the recover, the balance of the teams when you don't have the ball control and you need to keep the defensive position. So they have to talk with the other teammates,
Right.
with the midfielders, players, and to get a team compact, defensive and offensive,
Shape.
So shape.
Gotta do everything. Everything.
Gotta be ready to roll.
What is the second?
My second question would be like, okay, what in your mind, what separated Ronaldo to be such outside of like skill?
Skills.
Outside of skill, different than skill, what made Ronaldo so special?
Ronaldo was amazing, fantastic soccer player because he was very strong, potential, but with very good skills. He didn't think that I saw him dribbling 3-4 players with the ball and fast, driving the ball and with
Fast,
good skills and dribbling the players. So he had a very good ball control. This is it's like if you can compare nowadays Cristiano Ronaldo with Messi, I think the best quality, the best skills that Messi has is ball control. He driving the ball, and he doesn't lose the control of the ball.
Yeah,
so all the time.
There's a glue on their shoes.
Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo also has good control of the ball. Neymar, but it's not the same.
At that level,
It's
hard
not the same
to compare.
level if you compare. But Cristiano Ronaldo, if you can compare, it's like a striker. He is better striker than Messi, in my opinion. He is more
In Portuguese, finalizador.
Finalizador.
Yeah.
He is more complete.
Yeah.
Overall.
You think
Yes.
And I got one more question. I think this will be fun. The goal Roberto Carlos scored, the free kick.
Oh, against France. Yeah.
So tell me,
I was in
you
this
guys
game.
you're watching him line that up. Did you think he was going to score?
I could imagine it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's like a magic.
It was crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's great because he shooting the ball go there to the right side and then
almost in the
boom.
corner.
Yeah. So it's
But
amazing.
before he shot, you must have been like, "What is he doing?" Right? Or what? You were just
But
like,
Yeah, listen.
he
in
always
this
take a
game,
good step. Yeah.
yes,
to-
in this game, I was in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
I didn't start to play. I was on the bench,
Yeah.
and the bench was like almost in the middle of the field. And the fall was here,
yeah,
so you can see because you were here, and when he's shooting, the ball go there.
Oh my goodness. It's even worse on
You
his
said,
vision.
"Oh." And then, whoa,
What happened? Everybody looked to the other side.
Oh,
It was a goal.
Yeah,
That's funny. You guys like, I don't know. Oh.
But like everybody in the bench and all players was
yeah.
like,
no,
what the
amazing.
heck you
Crazy,
did?
Yeah,
He goes, I thought it.
one of the best shooting. Yeah, because you are here.
You shit.
He shoot, the ball goes there, off. And then the ball.
Highlight. Roberto Carlos, the
my
magician,
God.
huh?
Yeah.
Mike, that was
But
incredible.
what happened in the in the locker room like after the game? Were you guys like, what the? Like,
Yeah.
what happened?
What was the reaction?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy. But because when we were training, and I was training against him and fall. Oh, Roberto Carlos. Oh, Roberto, no. Hey.
Do the line.
Nobody wants to stay
On the barrier. There's no,
yeah,
how
no,
you call
no
barrier?
Barriers, yeah.
No
it's
bars.
better. Hey, Zagallo. No wall. That's
No, of course you can die. Huh? What is the speed? You know that?
I don't know, it's
We need
crazy.
to research that. What is the speed ball?
Yeah, boom. Yeah.
Yeah, but this actually happened. Like people doesn't want to be on the wall when.
yeah. But you have to go
Of
there
course. Yeah.
Did
What do you
Have to
protect on the wall?
all the time here. Like this.
Oh my
So
goodness.
did he ever practice that free kick like that far? Did he practice that?
Oh yeah.
Practice a lot.
But like that type of free kick from that far?
Yeah.
Holy hell. That's crazy because it's ridiculous.
But no, during the we call coletivo,
Yeah. It's scrimmage.
it's scrimmage.
Yeah.
But of course, when he was training only specific free kick, they have a wall.
Wood or plastic.
Yes, flat.
Nobody
wall
wants to
wood.
be there.
Yeah. But yes, during the training session, it's normal.
Was not lucky. He was practicing.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
crazy.
what he didn't just show up and go boom.
My goodness,
Practice,
that was
practice.
incredible.
I love his reaction. Ah.
Director, you have a question, director? Yes, what
Let's
is the
see the
question?
question.
Let's see. Oh my god, we had the answer right there.
Yeah.
5 miles
Under
per
5
hour.
miles per hour.
105 miles per hour.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think I have a drove like that fast.
Yes.
I mean, it's funny because you can watch it on like YouTube or probably on TV, and it's like it seems fast, but I imagine when you actually saw it, it was like
105.
crazy.
My goodness.
Very potential.
That's
That was
crazy.
great.
Yeah.
Gonza, I think we are about to finish the show here, but once again, that was an amazing conversation. Was very beneficial for our players there. You know, like definitely we're gonna continue talking with him
Yep.
about the
Tryouts.
event,
Yeah, it's a good
the
idea.
tryouts. I'm gonna contact few clubs. We're gonna try to talk with them, and whenever you need players, please talk with us. We're gonna contact the clubs to
Oh,
try
sure.
to help you.
Yes.
But was a big pleasure having you here 5
you
days
so much
before
again.
your birthday.
For your birthday?
And I hope you have enjoyed.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you have something to say to our World Cup player.
Again, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate you being here, sharing the knowledge. I'm sure we'll have you on again to discuss. But are there any like closing statements you want to leave before we finish?
Yeah. That is anything that you want, like a message for the players again that you want to.
Or anybody listening?
Yeah, the final message is, hey guys, enjoy the game, enjoy High Soccer Academy, High Soccer Prospect, High Soccer Arena. So
Nice.
these guys they have a passion, for soccer, and this is very important. So I love soccer. I love football. Soccer is my life. And I'm grateful to God to have an opportunity to play soccer. That's the most important thing in my life. So I hope that you guys can enjoy the soccer for a whole life as well. So
Nice. Thank you for
Thank
the
you so
words.
much. Yeah.
This, I mean, not just play, you make history. So, and thank you for your words for our academy.
Yeah.
That was not something that the guests can say whatever. Again, we are Club
This is
Neutral,
not
but we
pre-planned.
appreciate
This is
it.
all free and
Thank you so much,
thank you so
Gonza.
much.
We really appreciate. And again, you can follow us Spotify,
like, subscribe.
subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow our Instagram, Goncalves Instagram. He already have a lot of followers. So, Goncalves followers, please follow us.
Okay.
Everything
Thank you so much. See you guys
Yeah.
later.
Next show.
Ciao.
Vamos, que vamos.